Today I want to show you how to set yourself free. And I mean really set yourself free. If you do this one thing, you'll never have to worry again about feeling trapped, about feeling negative, about feeling cursed, and any other insert your negative feeling here. This one thing will set you free in so many ways, and you're gonna find that you'll be able to love yourself so much more fully doing this one thing. Have you ever met somebody and it's like no matter what they do, every move they make, it just always works out? It's like they lift a finger and that investment comes back tenfold within a couple of seconds. You always wonder, like, man, how do they do that? They must have some kind of spiritual or magical ability, right? No. And then maybe you go on your way and you find you want to accomplish something. And it's like everything that you do, you climb, you put in the work, the blood, sweat, and the tears, and nothing shows up, nothing manifests because of it. Nobody responds to you. Why is that? Well, I'm going to show you something that can potentially fix that, like right now. And it's called coming from a place of wholeness. Coming from a place of overflow. You see, the thing is, if you come into this world and you go out and you try to conquer the world and conquer your goals in life and relationships and money, and you're coming from a desperate place, it doesn't matter what you know or who you know, because you don't know yourself. So why should anyone trust you? So this one technique will allow you to know yourself and to love yourself. And when you go out into the world, people will feel that on a very deep vibrational level. And there's no mistaking it. So, before I go into the exercise, before I go into that one thing that'll give this to you, I want to see how you do with these two questions. Ready? I'm going to ask you two questions. I'm going to give you about 5 seconds to answer. First question. What fulfills you? Go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep answering. There should be more than one answer here. Keep going. Stop. I really hope that was easy for you. If you had to stop and think about it, then you're watching the right video. Next question. What pisses you off? Ready? Don't answer too fast. Go. Okay, now stop. No, stop. You can stop answering the question now. Chances are, if you're still watching this video, you probably answered a whole lot of negative answers with not as many positive answers. The thing is, the negative feelings you have in your life are just as accessible as the positive feelings. So you need to generate joy. You need to generate gratitude. Because you may have been generating a really bad emotion for a long time. You can stop practicing those now, because if you want to learn to set yourself free, you gotta be able to let go of those negative feelings. So this exercise is gonna seem so simple and boring, but it will make all the difference. You're gonna sit there, not now, after this video, and every day, indefinitely. This is not a 30-day challenge. Don't take this lightly. This is not some fun social media thing that you can post to your friends saying, hey, I'm up to day 7. What day are you on? No. This is you and yourself and no one else. Unless you share this video. That's a different story. So what you do is you sit down with your phone off. Yes, your phone will be off. You'll be miles away from everyone. And you're gonna sit there with your eyes closed and do absolutely nothing. Now, why? What this is doing is it's you being with yourself. And that is the only time you're actually loving yourself. When you do things for you, you give yourself a massage, when you give yourself a nap, when you give yourself a nice car, those are nice, and those do build up appreciation for yourself. But nothing lasts like the art of sitting still and just being with yourself. That is the most important, most valuable skill you can ever do as a human being. And in psychoneurology, that's what we practice every single day. I could have the busiest day on the planet. I could have the busiest day out of all my colleagues. I will still find the time to do more of nothing than they do on their off days. You know what? I get a lot done. I'm never burnt out. I'm rarely ever stressed for more than a couple seconds, because it's the art of being with yourself. You can only feel stressed and fearful and anxious and all this other crap. You can only feel those when you've lost touch with yourself. Alcoholics, drug addicts, they've lost touch with themselves. There's a big disconnect, and they feel that, and it turns into anxiety and dependence on other things. Now, I'm not saying this one exercise will cure them. Potentially, done in the right way, yeah, it could. I've seen it done before. But for you, right now, give to you first. If you spread yourself too thin and do everything else for everyone else, there's nothing left for you. You're coming from a place of an empty bucket, an empty cup, and therefore no one will appreciate what you do. If you come from a place of self-love, of gratitude, of knowing who you are, of feeling you without judgment, flaws, perfections, everything in between, weaknesses, strengths, whatever you call them. If you come from that spot, you'll be the one who can lift a finger and get the tenfold return on investment. You'll be the one who has a simple idea that just skyrockets. I made sure before I started making these videos that I come from a place of wholeness. I wanted to make sure that the quality of video I put out for you is the highest I can possibly put out right now. So for me to do that, I have to come from a place of wholeness. If I come into this video scatterbrained and I'm in a hurry, I'm paying attention to everything else but you, how is that going to serve you? And why would you watch it? So the exercise, again, set aside 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes a day. And do absolutely nothing. Honor you. We live in a society where we're taught to do things. Gotta work out. Gotta go to work. Gotta wake up early. Gotta give. Donate your time to charity. Go to church. Help others. Babysit. Look for more jobs. Go on dates. Spend time with me. Spend time with me. Spend time with me. You gotta spend time with you. If you don't spend time with you, then you're literally walking around as a hollow version of you. And people will get pissed and resentful when they poke and prod you and saying, "What's wrong with you? You can be so much better than this." Well, if you do the exercise, you can just simply show up and they go, "Wow, I appreciate you being here with me." And people will treat you differently. In fact, on your end, you might even believe that people are getting nicer. Like some kind of veil was lifted, and now everyone's nice to you. Yeah, it's because you are being nice to you. If you are not nice to you, everyone around will treat you the same way. So be nice to you. Please use this in your life because it works. And then share this video with somebody who needs to learn to set themselves free.